Hi everybody, good morning. Now welcome back to the channel. We are fitting this bad boy today. Whoop whoop. Coal side boost pipe. So we're going to try and get this fitted, and I've already taken a look. It's a little bit tricky on one of the clips to get off the original, but hopefully it doesn't cause us too much trouble. So let's crack on with that and see how it works out. Okay, so let's start this. I'm just going to remove this piece of plastic, move that out of the way. I think we're going to try and get that clip off on the pipe there, and the one just down here. See that there, just there. So we can get this out of the way. Oh, yeah. So we can just move that, get to there, take this off, take that pipe off, and then hopefully we can just undo this here and somehow get this out. But there's not a lot of room here at all in there, so I've got no idea, and I'm praying that the Jubilee clip on the bottom side is easy enough to get to. If it's on this side, that's going to be a real pain. I might have to take the light out actually, give myself some space. Yeah, maybe we'll have to take the light out. Okay, so remove the light, number one, for sure. Now we can see the Jubilee clip down here. Don't know if you can get that. See that? Just there, so that's good. So we can get to that. Here's the input for the sensor going back on. There is a hole or a sensor input on the other pipe, so we'll have to have a look at that. Not really sure yet. That gives us a bit more space to work with. It looks a bit tight, but doable. So yeah, let's just crack on. Let's get this Jubilee clip off. Let's get the clip on this side, get the pipes off, and then hopefully we can just get it on. Simple, right? Okay, so while the light's out, I've just done a little bit of cleaning, make it look a little bit more presentable. And yeah, it does frustrate me when I see a bit of dirt. It's like, right, that's got to be cleaned. So we've got that clean. As I said, we're going to try and get this all out now. But remember, you need a long nose pliers. The ones I had was a little bit short, so I had to go out and get some other ones. This one here is a pain. You need some wide ones. Hopefully we can actually reach it with these now. So let's get this done and let's get that off. Oh my god, this is doing my nut in. This is a pain in the arse. I've removed the Jubilee, this isn't moving, and this one down here, what a pain in the arse that is as well. Doing my nutting. Right guys, I've just removed this clip just out of the way a little bit. Just going to put it down here, so when I move this, it gives me a bit more room here just to push this down rather than hitting onto this sensor and wire. So we've just moved that, dropped that out of the way. We're just going to drop this down slightly. We've taken the Jubilee clip off the bottom and the sensor clip at the moment, and then once we get the pipe out, we can take the actual sensor off to go back into the new boost pipe. But this is being a real pain. These two are a real sod to get to and to get off. If I can get that one up a little bit further, we should be able to get this pipe, the main boost pipe, off. So we're just going to try and get that up a little bit further, and then hopefully we can just push that off and get this pipe out. Right guys, I'm undoing this here, this clamp which holds essentially that Symposer or part, the diaphragm box or whatever it's called there. I'm getting rid of these. I'm going to take these clamps, this mounting off, to give myself a bit more room to wiggle this out. The clip's undone, it's just I can't get the flipping thing out. So I'm just going to take this off, and hopefully that makes life a little bit easier. Right everybody, this is not the right way to do your cold side boost pipe. I'm running out of time and I can't get the clips off, and so I've cut the pipe. Now, I do not recommend this whatsoever. This is probably the worst video I've ever put up, but I've done it anyway. I've cut the pipe, which now has allowed me to remove this part of the Symposer. And yeah, so we're now going to try and get the original Ford cold side pipe out now. As I say, I do not recommend this, and I would not have done this in normal circumstances. I'm running out of time. I need to get this off now, and that's what I've done. It's being replaced by a single pipe anyway, so we're not using the Symposer anymore. We're going to get rid of all this plastic, and so I've just made the decision, executive decision, and that's what I went for. So I do not recommend that at all. So let's get this off. Right guys, so we've ended up having to cut the cold side boost pipe, and I'll show you that in a minute. It's finally coming out with a little bit of a wiggle, so we're just going to get down. I'll show you that in a minute. This is not how to remove or replace your cold side boost pipes, so don't take, but I'm done with it, so it's coming out. Right, that is the Ford pipe out. So that's what we took off just to get this thing out. So I do not recommend this. I'm no professional. Right guys, so yeah, I mean, I've just had to destroy this pipe. I mean, I've literally been messing around with this now for at least an hour and a half, maybe longer, with no way of getting it out. So I've cut it and the new one's going in. Yeah, so obviously it come off the intercooler there and off the throttle body up the top here. I'm glad we've got it off anyway without destroying anything else by the looks of it. And let's just see if we can get this other one on. But yeah, this is definitely not how you should do it. Okay, so now we've got this off, the bolt holding the sensor on won't come off, and it's not looking in the best of shapes either. So this has been a real nightmare of a job. So just going to see if we've got something else that will try and get this off. If not, we're going to be in real trouble. And it's getting late. Okay, so the bolt, or the nut, the top of the nut was completely frayed, so we had to cut it to release the sensor. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, so now this is off. This should just slip into here, he says, and then the nut or the new bolt goes on. So we're just going to put that in now. Okay guys, right, so to the sensor on, what I had to do was just trim a little bit of the inside on each corner with a Stanley knife, just for it to fit. It was way too tight, so just trim it a little bit if it is a bit tight, just on the inside. Now let's try and get this on the car and get everything back together, because we've taken loads off. Right, we finally got this on after so long trying. Oh my god. So cold side boost pipe is an absolute nightmare, but we've got it on. So we're just gonna do this up now, put the sensor on, and fingers crossed the car starts. Please let it start, please. But yeah, it's on. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, right, we're just going to plug this sensor in, and then we're going to start the car. So, and hopefully, all being well, this works. Let's see if that goes on that way, or is it the other way? Right. This way. Okay, so right, sensor clipped on, Jubilee clip tight, and this one is tight too. So just to recap, had to take the front grille off to get more access to that underneath, or the bottom one, just here. So you might not need to do it, but I would probably recommend it, or I certainly did. But then I had to cut the pipe, which this is remnants of the old Ford pipe. As I say, couldn't get these off, and was causing more headache, and I just cut it. But it's space is nice. We now just got to tidy this up in a second. But let's just start the car and make sure it works. So let's do that now. Oh, right. Oh no. Right guys, so I had an engine malfunction, the car wouldn't work, we've rechecked everything, couldn't work out what was going on, and it happened to be this sensor here that I took out so we could make room to get the pipe on. So that's back on now. Let's see if the car will start. Please. Oh. Right, here we go. No. Oh my god, what's going on? We have acceleration now. Right, let's have another look around to see what's going on. Right guys, so I started the car, it's not lumpy anymore. The actual sensor, or the plug that was not plugged into the back of the throttle body, would explain why I had no acceleration. So the acceleration is back. So now we've still got the engine light, but we're gonna take it for a drive and hopefully this clears. What a nightmare day. Right guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's been an absolutely pants day. Just to change the sodding cold side boost pipe. As I just said, this wire, the plug wasn't plugged into the back of the throttle body, which would explain why I had no throttle. And yeah, but what a pain in the arse that is. Anyway, it's done. We can get some of this tubing removed. In fact, I can probably pull some of this off now, and made a nice little space there. So look, tidies things up a bit, and sounds pretty cool. So let's go for a drive. We still have an engine light on, but hopefully that clears, and call it a day. Alright guys, not quite the video I was hoping, but look, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to keep up with videos, and I look forward to catching you on the next one. Cheers.